Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to talk about math, particularly from Math 101. We're going to start with Chapter 2, Section 1. And the very first problem, and for several problems, it wants us to solve for x, or whatever variable we're given. It could be r or t or whatever. X plus 5/8 equals negative 1/4. You want to get x's on one side and regular numbers on the other. So move that 5/8 to the opposite side of the equal sign, and it becomes, we get x equals negative 1/4 minus 5/8. And you're like, well, Jason, why is that negative 5/8? Because when you jump over the equal sign, you change polarity. If you used to be positive, you go negative, and vice versa. So we got negative 1/4 minus 5/8. So x equals, now you got to have a common denominator, so you got to turn 1/4 into 2/8. So x equals negative 2/8 minus 5/8, and that's negative 7/8. Remember, if negative 2 minus 5, if you're 2 in debt and you lose $5 more, you're 7 in debt. So negative 7/8. The second problem, x minus 7.2 equals negative 6.7. Now, again, we want x's on one side, so x equals neg 6.7, and that turns into a plus 7.2. We do the opposite thing. Remember, the 7.2 jumped. The negative 6.7 did not jump across the equal sign. So, but that's just the same thing as saying 7.2 minus 6.7, and that's, you could either write x equals 0.5, which is what I have here, or you could write 0.5, x equals 0.5. It's the same thing. They're one and the same. So there's this thing. And then number three, we start out with, well, 3 equals z plus 16. Now you want z to get alone, so move the 16 to the left, he turns into minus 16. So 3 minus 16 equals z. So z equals negative 13. By symmetry of equality, if neg 13 equals z, z equals neg 13. Number 4, 8x equals 7x plus 4. Now we need to shuffle x's on one side and pure numbers on the other. So that 7x jumps to the left and turns into a minus 7x. So we got 8x minus 7x equals 4. But 8x minus 7x, guys, that's just x itself. 1x is x itself by default, so x equals 4. So there's that one. Number 5. 5x minus 2 equals 4x. 5x minus 4x equals 2. Remember, now you're like, well, Jason, what did you do here? I moved the 4x to the left, and he turned into minus 4x. I moved the negative 2 to the right, and he turned into ordinary positive 2. Remember, if you jump the equal sign, you change polarity. Now, but 5x minus 4x is just x itself, so x equals 2, and we're done. Okay, now number 6, one that's a little bit harder. Let's go over here. We are given 7/6r minus 7 equals 1/6r. What we do is we multiply all three numbers by 6. That turns 7/6 into 7. That's why I did that. And 7 itself times 6 is 42. And 1/6 times 6 is just 1. So it's understood 1r. 1r is r itself. So we got that. Now here's the dig. Now we want to move the negative 42 to the right and turn him into positive 42. And we move the r to the left and make him minus r. So we got 7r minus r on the left and positive 42 on the right. Now 7r minus 1r is 6r. So we got 6r equals 42. Now I kind of did 2 steps in one here. So 6r equals 42. Now to get that, let me show you what this looked like before I did this. Let me get rid of this just real quick. So we got 6r equals 42. Now we divide both sides by 6, so I put a 6 here and that 6 here, and that leaves me with just r equals 7. So that's how we solve these linear equations in Chapter 2. This is Math 101, and I'll post this video shortly. I hope this helps. I'll do more videos shortly. Thank you.